Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with some more 1212 AD, and we have a awesome 1212 2v2 land battle for you today, and this is a pretty interesting one. I'm playing as a faction in this one that I don't usually play as, and that is Aragon. I was quite interested to play this one off, and I'm here with the I believe this is the Ilgazid Atribate or something like that. I believe they're called. They're basically like a faction that's like near Armenia. That sort of area there, but yeah, it's a Muslim faction. We actually have two Christian factions here facing off against each other. Actually, I don't know if they are. No, we have the Papal States over here, in fact. So we have one Muslim and one Christian like nation on either side. So we have the Krasmarine Empire here facing off against Aragon, and then we have the Papal States facing off against the Ilgazids there. So yeah, this is certainly going to be an interesting one, that is for sure. I seem to have forgotten one of my gunners back here. Maybe I was leaving it in reserve for a sneaky little move, I don't know. But yeah, I certainly was like, I kind of want to play Aragon. I haven't played them in a little while, and yeah, they're like, I don't know, I feel like we always see like Castile, and probably often more likely Navarre in our battles. But yeah, Aragon, a really cool faction. They got some quite fun looking like tier 2 shock infantry. And I mean, they're tier, what have I brought here? Have I brought tier 3? Yeah, tier 3 sergeants, quite cool looking. I mean, like, the Spanish nations always look like very like unique, I feel like, with their circular sort of shields. Instead of like the more like kite shields or like the small like square like shields of other nations that you do see. And then we've got the Armats over here, along with the general, and some cheap militia as well. So cheap militia spirit, just support the cav in these fights. But yeah, this is a really, really close battle. It actually came right down to the wire, so definitely worth sticking around to see how this one goes down. Not the longest today, but certainly a close one, and definitely worth sticking around, getting yourself some popcorn, maybe getting yourself some a fizzy drink or something like that, a drink of your choice, and yeah, enjoying his medieval action. It's always good to be back with 1212. I'm always a little bit short on 1212 replays, but yeah, certainly this one will be a fun one, that is for sure. We've got some dismounted Savaran here. It's a pretty nasty like hybrid unit. They'll be interesting to see how they do. Over on this side, we also have some dismounted Savaran, and these are, again, I mean, they look really nasty, and they are pretty damn elite. I wouldn't say they're the best hybrids like in the game. I feel like that's still like titles held by the Ottomans, and maybe even Kiev has like an argument in that category, but certainly these dismounted Savaran are pretty damn nasty. These are the tier 3 ones. I don't know if these are these are the tier 2 ones, so a different one altogether. The Armats here coming forward, looking like they're going to try and go for a charge. It looks like they might persist with this, going in here against the swords, being a really good charge. I mean, they did get hit hard by javis. These like light infantry here do have javis, the Dalami infantry there, and the Ayarun. But yeah, the Armats getting out there with minimal losses, inflicting a good amount of damage on that light melee infantry, and that's basically redundant. That light melee infantry, yeah, pretty like had a rough time. The cavalry actually though getting hit pretty hard. 54 men still alive, and you can see a counter charge now coming from the lancers here, and the gunners coming up. They are just going to get hit by the cav, but they've done their damage. The cavalry is pretty damn depleted. I mean, what's it at now? 46, and it's losing already. But a nasty charge straight off the bat there from the Krasmarine Empire, trying to get the right angle, get the sun. Yeah, these factions do look great, and you can see the line battle over here already taking place. We've got elephants being sent forward by the Krasmarine Empire. We've got javis here, which is one of the things I was saying for the Ilgazids they needed to bring. With these Azerbaijan infantry, they have so many javis, like a lot. More than the light infantry do that the Krasmarines can bring. Look at that guy there, he's got a javi in his shoulder. Absolute champ. Like going with that, but yeah, it does seem like the shock infantry, the Azerbaijani infantry and the Turkmen infantry here really struggling against Hospitalers, which are much more elite, but also the elephants. Even though they're taking a lot of losses, they've actually lost quite a few elephants already. They're breaking formations, causing a lot of issues here, and the Azerbaijan infantry, yeah, just getting absolutely just beaten back here by the superior like papal infantry. I'm quite surprised. These guys are pretty solid. I was surprised at this early break. Again, here the Turkmen Tabadaran here breaking quickly. Again, this is, I think, down to shock infantry, because going straight down the middle, doing a lot of damage. Out here, though, we are seeing a general's bodyguard for the papacy break. Javis as well, also helping. They brought tier 1 cavalry up against, I don't know what sort of level they brought, but tier 3, yeah. So no surprise they're losing that fight of the Papal States. But they put their money elsewhere, and it's paying off at the moment. They just have to keep their cav in the game long enough I mean, the spears in there supporting, that will certainly help. These Azerbaijan infantry are getting rear shots at the moment as well. But yeah, these Savran already going against shock infantry. And yeah, certainly the Savran do a really good job against normal infantry. But against shock, I'm not so sure. I feel like it's one of their weaknesses, really. Yeah, they're already losing, actually. Yeah, like I said, it's one of their weaknesses, really. The line infantry is starting to... Line infantry. Thinking of NTW3. The line battle on this side is starting to get involved, though. It's starting to get a bit spicy, as we have Aragon here engaging with the Krasmarine Empire. They're seeing that their ally kind of getting routed a little bit. The elephants over here are out of control. Enemy general fallen. Oh, so the papacy has lost his general. A big loss. I think that's down to all those Javis in the back. You can see the remaining of the bodyguard here. But they are no more. They have been routed. But yeah, the elephants, they're in a pretty bad space themselves. But they're wavering and breaking. But they are looking like they're going to take down a lot of infantry with them, including some dismounted Savran. And if they don't, it's certainly going to be these swords here that will do that job. At the moment on this side as well, I mean, we're seeing the cavalry fight here for Aragon was won. They have, in fact, won here, and the spears certainly helped my battle there. Now, I'm sending my militia spears in against some medium melee. Should do okay. The pole arms of the Krasmarines are actually pretty good. These Qualochi Pazdaran, I don't know how to pronounce that, but they're really heavily armored. And I really love the model for their for their halberd. It looks awesome. But the Armats are just kind of engaged in the back. They need to actually do a pretty good, solid charge. And I have actually broken through the sword line as well with one of my my swords. I'm now surrounding some infantry units here. And it certainly helped that they brought light to medium infantry. I was able to bring more heavier stuff, it felt like, and just able to do a bit more damage. I've got shock infantry here as well, engaged with archers. I'm engaged over here as well. The Escudors taking on what are these? Oh, these are Hospitallers from the papacy. So I'm already facing off against the papacy a little bit over here. Christians versus Christians. The elephants are back. There's just two of them. Rogue elephants. Yeah, they're sort of dealing damage to my gunners. It was like the Krasmarine Empire really wanted to take out my gunners. Understandable. But I was quite fine with this. Like, they were spending their time trying to kill my gunners who were already being pretty ineffective. And my gunners over here as well, trying to deal with the Krasmarine general. Again, I mean, the gunners are okay in combat. I mean, they're losing now. I think there's more because the elephants just bolted in here. But, yeah, it's not too bad. Going okay at the moment. We're seeing a few rear charges here from the Armats. Kind of just missed out on this one. But, yeah, doing a good amount of damage. These swords are losing. The spears, the polearms here, yeah, they're beating my spears easily. But that's no surprise. It looks like we are about to see a general charge here, maybe. He is pretty beaten up, but might be about to see that. If not, then we can see this cab back here as well, running down the dismounted Savran. Just getting rid of it. If he's going to run away, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Shock infantry here, then really need to engage these archers. At the moment, it seems like the papacy is going to win on this side here. It looks like the Ilgazids have been defeated, but it has been a costly fight there for the papacy, that's for sure. On this side, it looks like I am going to come out on top at the moment. The Krasmarine Empire has lost its elephants. They've broken. And what remains of their infantry and archers are also being routed at the moment. Cav and infantry down here squashing what remains of this infantry. But yes, it has still got a few... this battle still has a few surprises up your sleeve. Certainly is not over just yet. The Cav is looking very healthy, but... it can all change still. Yeah, the spears there unfortunately broke. I was kind of a bit annoyed at that. My Cav, for some reason, I don't know why, getting trapped on the halberds. I think it was maybe because they were still busy chasing down these swords. They need to just get out of there. I think I'm just trying to keep the general healthy and safe. As well as wasn't really wanting to risk it. My infantry back here is also really healthy at 151. Like, I got healthy infantry. I'm surrounding this spear over here. There's no need to send extra men in and tire them. I mean, again, these guys are pretty, elite. These Qualochi spearmen, they're medium spears. I don't know if they should be heavies, really. They're pretty well armored. I mean, the Krasmarine Empire is kind of a little underrated. They've got some pretty solid infantry. I feel like, certainly defensively, their infantry is pretty good. Spears and halberds, pretty solid. Swords, not so much. And their Cav's pretty good. And they've got elephants, which is always a good asset. But yeah, spears there getting routed. And yeah, the cav here did get a rear charge onto the halberds and crush them. But yeah, so as you can see here, have cleaned up on our side. Bounce power, I mean, it's 1200 versus 600, but it's still pretty damn close, I will admit. Right now, the papacy is actually running away. They're trying to get closer to their dismounted hospitallers. For some reason, they ran all the way over here trying to take out some Savaran. There are still a few, like, there's still a general here for the Krasmarine Empire. I don't know if he's still alive. I mean, apparently so. The Sifilsar and retinue is still there, but I mean, hover over the other units. Doesn't say it's dead, but we'll see. But we're just gonna fast forward a little bit. Just wait while the Aragonese, we'll say. I was gonna call them the Spanish, but the Aragonese will push forward. But yes, if you're enjoying 12-12 and would like to see some more of these like battles, I know it's a short one today, but if you want to see more battles and sieges, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. It really does help out the channel. I do have a few more scenarios I'd like to try and do in the next few weeks for 12-12. Try and get a few more 12-12 like replays and stuff. I'd like to maybe do a few streams as well, because we haven't done a 12-12 stream in a while. So yeah, I would so yeah, if you want to see more of that, do leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and feel free to leave a comment as well if you've got any sort of like battle recommendations that you want to see. But as you can see here, we do in fact have a bit of a box forming up here. My general got really close. At 38 men, I thought he was pretty safe. But yeah, in the moment, we're about to see a volley come from the archers here, and they focus down and kill my general. They literally killed 2 men in this bodyguard and killed my general, and I was fuming. I was like, how did this happen? Like, I've kept him safe all game. He's fought a bit, but he's not been like terribly beaten up. And like 37, 38 men left. I was like, he's safe. Like, usually the general dies in like the last 10 or 20 like men. Not the case. He died so much earlier. I was like, man, that's so unfortunate. So my army was going in with some pretty low morale. My light spears I was quite worried about, because I was like, huh, they could just break any moment. They're light spears. And I mean, to be honest, like, look at this shock infantry. It's wavering just with the sight of the cav near it. And he's about to get a charge off here onto my other healthy one. The hospital is going in, doing an okay charge, to be fair. And that can break a unit, especially with the loss of a general. But it wasn't too bad there. But yeah, I was kind of getting a little bit worried. And here, because my general, I had no regrets of sending him in now. I was like, screw it, send him in. He can't be hurt. The general's gone. But yeah, a really good charge there. The heavy melee infantry doing well. And my other armat going in here against shock infantry. I was like, screw it, stay in there. Actually, no, I wasn't. I was like, get it out, clearly. I lost a lot of armats doing that, but yeah, wavering, yeesh. But yeah, the general breaks through there, now gets everything else into combat. My shock infantry now can make a push. I send it into the spears, which is the most effective spot to send it in. Shock against spears goes very well for the shock infantry. And we're starting to see units starting to waver now, and the battle is wrapped up. But for a moment, it really did look like I was about to lose it, losing my general. It was fairly close, but it could have gotten much closer and much worse if my general had just been killed off there and just caused that. But a Pyrrhic victory all the same still for Aragon and for the Ilgazids, which I'm probably still butchering how to say that. But yeah, it was a really fun one with a couple of the subs at the end of one of our streams. Yeah, playing as Aragon, it was nice and refreshing, to be honest. I quite enjoyed it. I really like some of their unit cards as well. They look really nice. But 16 kills for my general. 233 was the best for my Escudors here. The militia spears did okay, actually. 77's not bad. Sergeant's getting 184. My gunners, yeah, didn't do a lot, but they really drew a lot of the cavalry attention, which was really helpful in that battle, I felt. 43 kills, not that great. Cavalry here getting 289 kills and 231, not bad at all. Then we have Josman's playing as the Ilgazids, and he got 459 kills with his general, which is very good. His Azerbaijani infantry, which I've seen do much better than this, but unfortunately just got absolutely annihilated today. 105 kills. What we got here, the dismounted Savaran, 95 kills, and the Cav, his Lancers here getting 133 kills. Then we have Fior playing as the Papal States, 222 kills with his Hospitalis, 338 with another hit. I mean, the final one got 185, which is still amazing. His Spears here getting 108 kills. His Swords, the best, getting 169. And his Cav, 172 kills. Then we have Cyrus playing as the Krasmarine Empire, 158 kills with his Polearms here. not bad at all. 85 kills to his spears as well. His cav getting 153 kills, and his elephants getting 288 kills, which is not too shabby at all for them. But there you go, guys. That is today's battle. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.